everyone, welcome to Tarot and Nails. Thank you for being here. So today we're going to do a quick reading for the collective. So all of my readings are timeless, so whenever you stumble upon this video is when it's meant for you. Let's get into it. Jeez. What do we have for the collective today? Okay. All right, 9 of Cups in the reverse. Prince of, in this deck it is Pentacles, 6 of Torches, that's Wands, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Princess of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Cups, 3 of Torches, and the King of Torches. Okay, this 9 of Cups in this deck, in this deck in particular, to me this is always indicative of someone that has recently walked away. Normally, in the traditional deck, the 9 of Cups is the person is typically facing the card, they're looking out, and it's usually wish fulfillment. In this particular deck, I don't see that. I see the person walking towards wish fulfillment. They're not there yet. They're still coming out of the 8 of Cups, which is walking away. The cups are in the upright, but normally, however, this is reversed. I feel like you've all been recently walking away from a situation. A lot of you might be, someone's definitely thinking about you from the past. Someone that you were once very close to, whether this is a friend, an ex, maybe even a estranged family, but someone that you spent a lot of time with when you were younger is thinking about you quite heavily. So, 6 of Wands in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let me see here. Okay, so you and your significant other, because you've got the Princess and the Prince in the reverse of Pentacles. So to me, this is a couple. You and someone else. This connection was not, it was not a prosperous connection. It was very toxic, all centered around money. You may have been a power couple. You may still be in this relationship, but I really do feel like you're walking away. I think the 6 of Cups is that you and this person may have been on again, off again for a while, and this person is still thinking about you pretty heavily. They're recognizing all of their mistakes. They're feeling very regretful and sore, like, you know, they're full of sorrow. They don't see a world without you. They've got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. Yeah, this person is pretty upset. They could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but they're definitely reminiscing about the past and how you two got along in a way they can't replace. I think most of them are realizing that they can't replace you. And that was something that they definitely did not understand when they were in the relationship with you. It took the separation for them to recognize that they actually, they actually did value you, but they just didn't explain it or express it properly during the time the two of you were together. let's get some clarifiers here. This person is definitely sad. They're upset. They're like getting the phrase like they fumbled. They might really be into sports, specifically football, or it was something that the two of you used to watch together. Okay, it's got the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay. A lot of you have been married to this person. You're walking away from someone that you're married to. Like I said earlier, power couple. There's definitely a dynamic where if you weren't married, you were common law married. You may have been married in a ceremony, but not actually officially married for a lot of you. But this is something that they're, oh my God, okay. Wow. Okay, we've got the Tower, the Lovers, all in the reverse. The Queen of Coins in reverse. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely the end, or at the very least, you know, I'm feeling end of a marriage. And I think that the other party is taking this a lot harder than you. There was a lot shrouded in secrecy. This person held a lot from you, but you showed a lot of strength through all of their BS. This is so many more cards than I wanted to pull. Okay. Knight of Cups, Two of Swords. Yeah, the Tower came crashing down. You had a choice to make. You decided to leave. Okay. Let me just take all this in here for a second. Okay. So the two of you were a power couple. You may have even dominated an industry together through work. You were really a dynamic duo is what I'm getting. You may have been in the same industry or like complementing each other. So like in separate industries, but together you were able to be within the same industry, if that makes sense. People really looked up to you, and that's something that's been really difficult for the two of you to accept and process. Excuse me. I think the way the public or the way your clientele or how people were going to view you separating, there may even have been a press release about this, or at the very least, everyone's talking about it. This was one of those situations where you two were bound by sex. The devil isn't out, but in this deck, this card, the Lovers, gives me that vibe. You know, like you see the hair wrapped around. Like there's a feeling of binding to each other in not a healthy way. And this Tower, I think you were the one that initiated this. You were the one that walked away. You walked away from the marriage. You might be getting divorce papers ready. That's you walking away, knowing that this is not your happiness, knowing that this person clinging to you is not what you're supposed to be doing while you're here. It was feeling suffocating to you, so you let the Tower fall. I think this marriage was, it seems like, built on what you guys could do for each other. Not that it wasn't a real marriage. I don't feel like this was one of those contracted marriages or arranged marriages, but definitely not the traditional falling in love, getting married, all of those things. It was, I think you knew each other for a long time. I think you may have found it mutually beneficial to be in the relationship for financial reasons or for an aesthetic I'm getting, or a lifestyle. It was easier for you to just be together. That's no longer good enough for you, which is why you let the tower fall, because you knew this was not built on a solid foundation. So you know, as you know, like the visual I'm getting is you pulled the brick out that enabled the tower to fall. So all of the secrets that you did not want to come out are coming out. But I'm getting that you're going to show a lot of strength through this time, and this is not actually going to be a detriment to your reputation like you initially thought. So no worries there. Let me see here. Yeah, this person realizes they built a lot with you. We got the Eight of Pentacles here, Queen of Coins in reverse, and the Three of Wands in the upright. This person is doing a lot of thinking. I don't see the Hermit out here, but I'm getting that vibe from this Three of Torches card. As you can see, this person is sitting pensively, looking at all of these options that they had and all of what you brought to the table. For those of you where this was mainly a physical attraction type of relationship, whatever it was not built on a solid foundation. So if it was only built on, mutually benefiting each other or financially benefiting each other or a physical attraction, whatever it was built on was faulty. And the other person is now looking at all the attributes that you have and realizing that they didn't give this the right chance or the right perspective. And I think a lot of them are blaming it on the fact that they knew you for too long. This wasn't typically how they had things going in their life. In other relationships. So they're really looking back and wondering why they didn't see you for everything that you are at the time. Let's see what else we have here. So you got the King of Torches, which is the King of Wands. For a lot of you, this ex really wants to come in with communication. They want to bring you flowers. You may already be getting flowers from this person. Don't be surprised if they show up with flowers. They're doing a lot of deep diving. I don't think you care, but they're very, very much in their head about this. They're very much in their feelings. They're very upset. This hit them hard. They never thought this would happen. May have even had a pact. I'm getting for a lot of you, it may have been one of those, well, if we don't find anybody else by X age, then we're going to get together. It was definitely not a traditional partnership. There was love there. I'm not saying there wasn't, but it wasn't enough to build a life with someone. And you realized that, and now this is them realizing that. They've realized they don't have their life together. That's part of their realizations, is that they don't come to the table correct. They just don't. You do, but they don't. What else? They really admire your strength. They're impressed by that, because they understand now how much it took for you to actually walk away from this. Let's get some oracle cards for the collective here to wrap up this reading. What else does the collective need to know? Sorry, I'm tired. What does the collective need to know? Oh, trauma bond. That flew out. I think you guys bonded over trauma. You both had Trauma, here it is. Okay, you both had trauma. Maybe it was from exes, domestic abuse, or childhood abuse. Your parents could have been physically abusive. Relationships that were abusive were both part of your pasts. So whatever trauma the two of you went to, you connected on that. And maybe from the time that you were young, you saw a lot of yourself in the other person, and vice versa. They saw that in you. So it was easy for you to build this partnership because you felt connected due to trauma bonds. But it wasn't actually true love or built on any sort of foundation, which is why it came crumbling down. Yeah, there's definitely a need for you to know that's how this came about, was through trauma bonds. And you healed, I think unknowingly, you healed from the trauma that brought the two of you together. And that's why you walked away, which caused the Tower. And now this person, this Prince of Pentacles, is now going through a Tower because you walked away. Yep. The name Stu might be of significance, or a name that starts with the letter S. Silo, Shiloh. Austin. And something about cucumbers, I don't know. Cucumber salad or sandwiches. Tea. Maybe you guys like to have like tea parties. Oh my god. Okay. Vampire. So trauma bond and vampire. This person was an energy vampire to you, even though the two of you got along in a lot of ways. They were very draining on your life. I think that's also what was part of why you realized this was not wish fulfillment. I think at the beginning you thought this was going to be fulfilling to you in all the right ways. It checked all of the boxes, but at the end of the day, it fucking didn't. It was a trauma bond and you did the right thing. So I don't know who this reading was for, but let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, and I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.